Biddy, biddy, you guys are amazing. Excellent. Okay. So guys, I was about to plan to go streaming on Twitch and YouTube at the same time, but there were some technical problems that came. YouTube and Twitch wanted to display offline, and I was confused and I don't understand nothing. So I just gave up, and now I'm on YouTube only. Can you guys see messages? Hi. I don't think this custom thing is not connected to YouTube. Wait, it is. I think. Maybe if I do one here. There it is. Huh, nice. Save. Alright, let me just touch height again. Alright, let me just do it again. Just to confirm it's working. Yep, it's working. Good. Custom. Then it's transparent. Okay, so now it will work just fine, which is good. Okay, so I'll show you what I'm doing. There it is. Okay. Oh my god, I had to fix this. There we go. So, welcome guys. Okay, I'm gonna just do a duplicate of this thing because, yeah. Oh, sorry. Oh god, so sorry. This one is just for the background. Oh no. Oh god. No, 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 no. There we go. There you guys can see again. Oh. God. Alright. So you might see two the same tabs, but it's just to get to fill in the background, that's all. Nothing else. Well, to be fair, I can just do that. But who cares? Oh, that's somehow did the trick. Okay. Also, you maybe notice this GIF circle thing that's around my icon. Pretty cool, isn't it? Don't you guys agree? Because I think it is cool, at least. So, welcome to my game that I'm working on. I will have entire video, not me making it because I have not been screen recording, but about in history about this little guy right here. Oh god. Cause why not? Also, do you see why I don't want to go live on full screen? Because if I use full screen, barely no one knows my channel. But if I use portrait, then yep, many people will see my channel. But meet Carl. Carl is a wonderful engine. This track, I'm not sure where it leads at the moment, but I did connect it. Let's test this game, shall we? Just give it a moment. Just taking its time. Yep, you guys can maybe recognize the song. Pretty good, huh? Oh, it disappeared. For some reason. Oh, there's a rare sound. Alright, I would take out the Game Pass things like the Google card because this will be part of the game, but I don't want to reveal the password because this game will be playable one day for you guys to play. Let's take blue. Also the number plates are randomized. And I'm planning on changing colors, so you can change the color of the car, but I'm not sure yet. Because what if you want a red car, but you want to keep the plain plate? Well, I'll fix that one day. Oh god, I think it's just doing studio. It just lag too much that I go too much this way. Or is actually how the combo is, I'm not sure. Oh no. Oh well. Oh yeah, wait, it is studio because I was kept on moving. Right. Here's a monstrous loser points. Also, if you do find this game, I just want to say, when I update this was actually in the game, it's just I always deleted it before updating. And at the moment, this has no interior, unlike the smaller coach, which I could show you later. Oh, this one actually did fix the brake coat. I actually forgot I did a brake coat. And yes, Carl has a secret shed which he can park in, and he can come inside. Oh, Carl. Okay, I will look into that later. Do it after. Alright. This is actually the first time for today I actually testing the points. He seems fine. Alright, let's see, why does car not want to go in here? Did I do something in here? No, that is not the reason. Wait. Hold up. Carl? Why do you have new tracks leading into your shed? You're not meant to have that. And this one can also be just normal. I think I did give a good reason, it's just I forgot what that was. I think he was just to make him lack of derailing in the shed of his, but I can't remember. Okay. Oh god. Okay, that's a bit better. I will test it in a bit. Yeah, I actually forgot I did a pre-code of this. But yeah, there is a difference. Alright, let me show you how the normal coach looks at. Oh yeah, this is the Game Pass coach design, so yeah. This is how the standard one looks. Here's the only A4 so far, and aka the biggest logo here, the Iron Phoenix. It's the only one I did absolutely accurate for the drawings ones, just to fit on the tracks. Because I didn't want to make it look fat. Because I had like blueprints drawing, and I wanted to fit on this track. But the in the end process made it look so big, but it was worth it because I didn't want it to look fat, unlike the first design. Plus, it was really low to the ground, so yeah. Also, I'm actually really surprised how well I made this A4. I just thought of one. I was stuck for a long time how to make an A4. I just thought of a design choice about. Okay, this is just an experiment, and if it doesn't work, then I don't know how to make an A4. But the experiment works successfully. And this whistle was actually planned before the Iron Phoenix for a much more detailed A4. But yeah. Also, let me just copy him for a bit. If I remove this, you can actually see there is actually stuff inside. Not much people knows about this fact, so you guys are one of the few now. I should really connect these, but who cares? Like the real life A4 actually had this, so yeah. Figured that'd be a bit realistic. And this was part of different A4. I just didn't want to do it again. The only thing is does have different skins. I can show you in a bit. But I remember making the nameplate like, oh my god, this is the location. I can't wait whenever. But once I made the nose shape, oh, after I made the nose, oh, that was so satisfying. Buffers are reused from other logos. I think the Royal Velocity is different, but I can show you who Royal Velocity is in a sec. But yeah, I would say it's a bit lazy for me to reuse, but I was just drained out after making the A4. I was just straight up drained out. I just wanted something to work. I will give the Iron Phoenix his own buffers one day. And I added that. Doesn't have working bogies. Yeah. So naturally he's really fragile for turns. As for Royal Velocity, she's different, but like I said, I'm going to show you later who she is. She's a Game Pass because she's extremely detailed, whereas this one should be Game Pass because of that. And both Royal Velocity and this one has blowing whistles that show steam and have extremely detailed whistles, but no, he's going to be part of the normal gameplay. Tender was simple. It's one of the few times that oh my god, it's 1 AM. That explains why I'm so yawning. The Tender is like one of those few models that once you get the main engine, you don't want to do extremely detailed for the rest. So unless until you make it extremely detailed and longer, you won't know how to do much. This one was a bit different. I did go and do a bit detailed. Yeah, you can see a bit of laziness again. I think this was red buffers. I can check with the skins later. I can get it open ready. And Originate, I was not planning to have this, but after I saw maybe a flaw and I thought it looked wrong, I just gave it away on one. There's nothing here. God, I can't stop yawning. This is the most time I'm yawning in such a short session. But yeah, if you had free cam, you would have seen nothing here. This is a complete spear. I have to give credits for some model railway, because I looked at images of a model railway and to show the top part of this. Not sure that's accurate to a real life A4 because I can't remember. Wait, I can actually look at my real life A4 picture, because I actually did see Mallard again this year, which I absolutely wish I hugged. Oh yeah, here we are. I did take a picture. I can confirm it's real. Yeah, I absolutely wish I hugged Mallard, because I probably won't see her again into her record day, or maybe the rocket. Which is a bit of a shame, actually. I wish I hugged her, because I did see someone else hug her. Don't know why I didn't hug her goodbye as I leaving the York Museum. Don't know what's wrong with me. I should have hugged her. I have another picture. And yes, I am planning to have a double, because I know no A4s has that now, but I think Spencer doesn't have it, so who cares? My A4, my rules. This number, I think it was fake. It's not in real life A4, so I'm the first. And I purposely blocked out so you can't see inside, but this is a nice reminder in case I want to. But maybe by then I might yawn again, wow. But maybe by then I know how to do bogeys, or maybe doing a smaller A4, because this is massive. So massive in fact that you have to use FreeCam to order to click the button for the turntable, which is ridiculous because what if you're mobile? So yeah, I had to remodel the turntable, or the Iron Phoenix simply won't be allowed here. I think it will simply not be allowed here, but then I make a different turntable. I think I kept the old design, because it wasn't those clicking buttons, but mobile was absolutely the torture, so I changed it. Also, I'm the first with a black controller. Keep in mind, make note of his last name, because it's actually similar to a different logo. Alright, so these two are brothers, and I know this one and that one should be brothers, but they're not. This is a reskin of that, so they should be brothers technically, but they're not. Spitfire, which reminds me of Switzerland or Swiss Air. So if you're from Switzerland, shout out to you. I really want to come to Switzerland one day, so yeah. Douglas, not the Thomas and Friend Douglas, but, and I know it looks like James, but, and I do admit, yes, but it's not meant to be James. It's just, oh god. Doing the old controller, Sir Alexander, I made him in character.ai, and he went a rabbit hole of the railway history that I did not plan for or nothing. And he gave me some ideas what can come in this game, and he talked about Douglas. He said he looked similar to Kimp. This is Kimp. He's the second logo ever made for me. Carl was the first. You can see it about design looks similar, but Sir Alexander said Douglas looks similar to Kimp, but not really, and he's a bright red engine that had a nasty accident. For those who's just tuning in now, just rewind the stream if you want to learn history about this game. So yeah, he had a nasty accident, and I figured, okay, I have a different red engine that came before Douglas. This one, Route. So I just wanted to keep both of them, and Route, you will still be here. However, you won't be put at the turntable, unfortunately. Douglas will be the one that I actually did test Route bogies as well, so yeah. And also, unlike Thomas games where you can go right through these sometimes, I have I make these engines in such a way that you can stand absolutely wherever you want, because I like that little interaction. And plus you can, this actually I believe it's snip to the back to the track. Yep. So that's a much more, that's also a plus. So yeah, you can stand wherever you want. You can stand on the court, go ahead, everywhere. Like the Iron Phoenix, you can stand everywhere as well, even down here if you want. So it's crazy. Well, the cap for this one, I think is collision. I think. No, yeah, it's no collision. So yeah, there are some boundaries, but it was just to get into this vehicle's seat easier. And I know the short answer is just to make them bigger, but the Iron Phoenix clearly shows making it bigger can make disasters, can make it hard for turns, unless I make it that unless I know how to make bogeys, but I don't know how to do bogeys. And also, if you're wondering, the sidewalls are stiff. This is how they look like when they move. Just stiff. I don't care. I think I made his sidewalls collisionable. No, I did not. Okay, that makes sense. So yeah, these won't be moving, and that's simply because of Carl. Carl was the one that actually showed that, invented that, and I'm pretty thankful for that because then this one would have been complicated. But I will get there one day. Plus, Carl is a tiny design, and I kind of want to keep up with the tiny design cuteness, like tiny design looks. So yeah, this one I would kind of say based off Anna Clarabelle, but not 100%. Some coaches actually do look the same as Thomas Friends, like this one and the red one that you maybe seen Carl's album cover. But yeah. And yes, there is interior, which you actually can go through the roof of this building and get inside and just sit here and enjoy the ride. It's kind of nice. And this one has 4 skins. One of them is red, like the Carl's album cover. This is one of the few trucks that was with Carl back in the days, one of the first Rolling Stocks. Here's the second, which I actually did do a sped up video, but since then I made a brand new tanker, which is bigger, because Carl is actually bigger than this, and tankers are normally bigger than the logo, so this one is embarrassing about Carl's bigger. But I think it has a, so yeah. Unlike this one, I will have more skins for it in the future, but not now. A signal. Oh, there's technically two, but this one is the only one on the way. I am planning to get a brand new looking design. This one was actually based off a wooden railway set, kind of not Thomas Friends, but Brio, and he actually had different details on their legs. I just wanted to make it look accurate to real life, so that's why I didn't have the legs kind of. But I'm planning to add a new signal look. But you can always stay as a memory. Alright, now we're getting here to the main city. We would explore that, but I can always just talk about it in a minute. I should really rename this stream title. Anyways, so here's the main station. Well, at the moment, it is the main station. At the moment. There will be more stations in the future, but at the moment this is the main hub area. Well, we will learn later on, not the case with the points system, but yeah, I will still call this the main system because you can have your wall so almost everywhere almost. I based it off this wonderful thing. I took it from here, but I figured this had to come here at some point, so yeah. And everything is accurate. I will add these Rolling Stocks in the future. Whoever this logo is, I might add them. So yeah. This wall was recently installed. I'm trying to fill in some of these things so they look just like the image, but not all, so not 100%. So yeah. Alright, time to meet your new logo. Here's Velocity that I talked about. She is not 100% healthy, unlike her tender, which is perfectly fine. Herself is not, and she's actually the only one that has an open cab. She's not the best running, running one that runs. And yes, her side was also offensive, but she has a hidden sideward because these red ones need to be aligned with the wheels. And in order to do it, I needed to have a hidden sideward. Because if you know what this engine is based off, you know these are turning with it. I can't remember the name, but she's based off a real engine, which is a miniature. And I was lucky that someone did a side view picture, so yeah, thank you. And I've seen pictures, you can sit here. And in real life, the tenders does not actually decouple. They are actually in one, but I want it to be decoupled, like separate, so you can customize your engine. But I think that is a bad thing for her, because it actually, when she's trying to go fast, this tender tries to tag along, but then it slows her down by going backwards. Go forward, then boom, and then boom. And I think it's kind of bad for her. I'm planning to remodel her one day in the future, but not right now. This is by far my favorite logo of all of them, basically. Well, yes, I should like the A4 because it's my first one, but I like Royal Velocity, not because of her name, well, that is too, but still, I love her everything. Her design is beautiful. Well, this square is pretty basic, but I can fix it in the future. She's pretty basic, and if you're wondering, this is actually an A4 whistle, 4-giant whistle, but I took it down to 2 because she has 2. And she kept her real life whistle, and same with the A4, no. And yeah, everything is beautiful, and on real life, this one actually maybe I think shows her real life railway or name on here. This one shows her name on the one, but I'm not sure about the tender. I think we're just showing the railway she's the real life one from is. So yeah. And yes, I did look at the inspiration of real life pictures. She's a bit complicated about thickness. She was a bit back and forth with thickness, hardness. And she actually has 2 other skins. Well, not in game, but in real life she does. One brown and one red. And I think she has a sibling, with different name, but it doesn't have wing deflectors, and it's green. Oh wait, oh yeah, that reminds me, she has 3 skins. 4 actually, with the blue, but green one. Which is cool actually. She's still running, and at the moment, as far as I know, they're very keeping her as blue at the moment. So that's beautiful. I would like to meet her one day, but she's far, and I had to go drive past London to order to meet her. So yeah. And if you like, no, this is not how her smoke box will like. This is not how her smoke box looks like in real life. Yay! Anyway, so yeah, I got 3 different admin now. Ha, that's funny. I don't care. So yeah, this one is somewhat accurate. I think I just reused it from one of my other engines. Like, let me see. Yeah, I think I reused it from this one, almost. Almost. Oh no. She's not based off that. She's based off a different engine that was planning to come to this game but never made it. Well, I might add it in the future, but not right now. But that's where her pistons are based off. She's based off that engine. I can show you later. He's in the building area. So yeah. But anyways, now to this one, Ashbury. I should tell the names of the others, but I don't want to. So Ashbury is actually an AI made, AI generated image, because I asked ChatGPT for giving me an AI generated of an engine, of a tank engine, because car was the only one. And AI come up with this design. Black and everything is, and in fact it actually had wing deflectors. The engine, for whatever reason, well, there was only one side, the other side wasn't showing it's based off AI, so I was not sure if I wanted wing deflectors or not. So I added something that you click on the funnel, it toggles wing deflectors and no wing deflectors. So yeah, I tried to base it as close as possible, and the real life one, the AI showed double bogies, but then it would be big like the other one. So like not A4 but the green one, like you saw, the big one. And I didn't want that, so I made it a bit shorter. So here's the next no tank engine. We'll get a new tank engine in the future, but yeah. And also it's the delete buttons. Also I guess I could tell the names. So we already met Sniffier Douglas. Here's Limp. Same design as Kimp. Here's Bran, an express engine. I did use a bit Gordon as an inspiration actually, in fact. So yeah. Lucia, yeah, Lucia. And in Solder News, the latest Solder News episode, the female news reporter, her name is actually this name because I wanted to. Oh crap, did I made it? Oh, hold up, let me just fix that from her. I can fix that live. There you go. I don't know how that happened, but it happened. Also, fun